All right, everybody. We have got two things on tap tonight. It is a half case of 2015 Black Gold football and then a case of Absolute basketball. So those are the two things we've got going. And for some reason, there's something going on with my tripod. Doesn't that look crooked to you? And I was sitting here messing with it, like trying to get it to not be crooked. And then I looked up and realized that, yeah, it was like 10:01. Sorry. I've been here messing with the tripod for like 5 minutes because it looks crooked to me. I don't know why it does, but I think it is crooked anyway. So before we get started tonight, there is a little bit of information to go over. We're going to start with that before we rip into anything. This is a break I'm working on that we just opened up, I guess, yesterday. And this break isn't on eBay. It sells directly by way of chat and messages. So if you want in on this, you either have to hit me up in chat during a live event, or you can always send me an email to leaderofthepackbreaks@gmail.com if you want in. So it's a half case, which is 4 boxes of 2017 Bowman Chrome mini sets. This is break number 2. It's random teams. The mini refractor parallels are really what we're after in this break. There'll be 120 of those in total. And then our 4 sealed regular mini sets, we won't be opening those. Those will be given out as complete sealed sets using random.org because the mini refractors are packaged separately. $40 a spot. That's all in, shipping included. We'll break it when we fill it. No consolation cards on this one, although in the last break, which we just did a couple of days ago, every team did pull something. Hopefully that would be the case again. And yeah. So there you go. If you want in, you let me know. So moving onward, a note about feedback. This is to let you guys know my feedback is automated on eBay. I did that several years ago. That's just really to make things easy, and that way you don't ever have to wait on me. So as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to get it right back in return. And of course, the most important thing there is to say thank you. I do appreciate everyone being here tonight or watching it after the fact, as the case may be. And also, of course, always glad when you stop by and chat and hang out with me too. Taking a look now at breaks that are listed on eBay. So the first one we looked at was direct. You have to hit me up in chat or messages if you want in it. This one, this page, all this stuff is on eBay. Tomorrow night, we're going to do a kind of a mix of stuff. We'll do a 6-box break of Topps Inception Baseball. That's the last of the Inception Baseball that I have. We're going to do a half case quantity, which is 6 boxes of 2018 Bowman Chrome HTA, which is the jumbo. Also the last of that I have. And then Obsidian Football comes out tomorrow. We're going to break a 12-box case of that. On Thursday night, we'll break the last case I have of Prism Hobby Basketball. Now, we'll be getting some Prism retail in a variety of fashions, different types of packaging for the retail. But tomorrow night, or Thursday night rather, will be the last full case I have of the hobby version. On Friday, Dynasty Baseball comes out. We'll open a case of that along with a second case of Obsidian Football. On Saturday, we'll open a 3-box case of Leaf Autograph full-size helmets. The back half of this 2015 Black Gold case that we're going to start tonight. And then the back half of Flawless Collegiate Basketball that we started last night. We'll finish up on Saturday night. On Sunday, we're going to do mixers. We're going to do an NBA mixer and an NFL mixer. So our NFL mixer consists of Topps Strata football from 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. If you've never opened Strata before, it's actually a pretty cool product. I really enjoy it, hence the fact that I buy it to do mixers. And then, of course, we're going to do an 8-box NBA mixer on Sunday. That has boxes from 12-13, 14-15, 15-16, 16-17, and 17-18. A couple of boxes, actually, from 17-18 with last year's hot rookie class. So if you're interested in any of that, it's up on eBay. Tonight, we don't have any free shipping breaks tonight. Everything we've got is a paid shipping break. And that would be our Black Gold football and our Absolute basketball. And here's what I'm projecting, that they will get out the door no later than Saturday. Most likely they're going to go out sooner, but it would be no later than Saturday. If you happen to get skunked in either break tonight, since these are paid shipping breaks, your consolation cards will simply be shipped with the rest of the break. Okay, remember there's no mail tomorrow because it's a day of presidential mourning. Most federal offices are closed. and there's no mail service. However, you're going to like this. I told you my mail delivery guy and I, we're pretty tight. I see him every day. He said he's going to come by tomorrow and pick up some stuff. So I printed some labels for stuff tonight. After, 5 o'clock, I'm going to print some more tomorrow. He says he's going to take it all tomorrow and it'll get, out the door. So even though there's no mail tomorrow, he says he'll be out delivering packages and he'll come get it. So there you go. So first up tonight, 4 boxes of 2015 Black Gold Football. That is the half case break. I'm saying it's break number 1, frankly, because I can't find the numbering from any of the times we did 15 Black Gold in the past. So I don't remember if I did it as mixers or if I just never kept track of the number for all these years. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I couldn't remember, couldn't find the number, so we just started over with 1. And of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, December the 4th. And the final little piece of the puzzle here, I am taking away autofocus as I manually set the focus. It does kind of make the background go out of focus. I am aware of that, but don't worry. We'll be able to see everything. Since this is a new case, what that means is we're going to take out all of the boxes in here, and I will number them on the end, and then we'll use random.org to determine which 4 we open tonight versus which 4 we will be opening in the second half of this break a little bit later in the week. And as soon as I get all these out and numbered, I'll take a look at chat too. I see you guys typing away over there, but I haven't had a chance yet to look at it because, we got all this stuff to do right up at the start. So let's see who's in chat tonight. Who's here? Floor Punch is here, and he says, see, the Broncos aren't as bad as everyone thinks. Hey, man, Denver's been playing well lately. Latchman is here. We will try to find you some good stuff. Jay Allen, Scott's here booing us all the way home. There is Mickey, and who else is in here? And Ezekiel is here. Hi, Ezekiel. All right, so Black Gold Football. Here's our 8 boxes numbered. We got to roll on over here to random.org so we can figure out which 4 we're going to open tonight. Pretty easy. I'm going to type in 1 through 8. I'll hit random 1 time. First 4 numbers that come up, we'll open the corresponding 4 boxes. Okie dokie. It gives us 8716. So 1678. Even I should be able to remember that. 1678. Easy enough. There's the 1. Let's take that out. And let me set these other 4 aside back in their case, and then we'll get started. Just give me 1 minute here, please. Okay, Black Gold Football. It's awesome. Everything about it is awesome. We open now, we've opened it from 14 and 15 and 16, and then they stopped making it. So they didn't make it after 2016. And before 2014, they just had Panini Black, no gold. It was there was Panini Black in 12, 13. Then Black Gold started in 14, and then onward we went from there. So let's see what we can find in here. Scott, you said you went crazy and got him Black Gold Football. Hey, you know what? It's you can pull some really nice hits out of Black Gold any year of Black Gold. They have, of course, always lots of rookie stuff from that year, but also plenty of veteran hits and things in here. It's a nice product. Can't go too wrong on that. Quentin is here. Hi, Quentin. How are you? You're looking for Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills, huh? Okay. Now, there's one thing I want to tell you before we start on this product, and most of you are probably aware of it because the majority of you have probably opened Black Gold before. But for anybody who hasn't, do you see that little white down there in that corner? That is called basically chipping is how that's referred. And you're going to find that on the vast majority of Black Gold cards. You're going to see those little bits of white along edges and corners, and it's just an unfortunate byproduct of having a dark background on a thick card. Most of them are going to look that way. So first out, numbered to 49, is Duke Johnson for the Browns. Second up for my Pittsburgh Steelers, it is Antonio Brown. And my man AB is numbered to 199. Some of these, of course, numbered on the front. Some are numbered on the back. But virtually all of the 2014 stuff should be numbered. And is that not going to fit in there? I thought it did. I guess it doesn't. All right, so this is Cam Newton, seal of approval. And this, again, you can see you got all kinds of chipping on all these edges and corners there. Carolina Panthers, and it is numbered to 149. And this is, guys, this is the case with any black gold pretty much from any year. It's not really ever stopped it from having good resale value, just it's a thing to be aware of. That is numbered to 49. It is Lawrence Taylor for the Giants. Next up is DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. That is numbered to 49. With golden days on there. Then we have a little Kurt Warner to 199 for the Rams. And Kurt is just golden arms is the card set on that one. David Cobb comes out for the Tennessee Titans. I'm looking over there reading J. Allen said Scott's still breaking his brains out. Scott's other half is out of town this week. That is to 199. So he announced, announced prior to her departure last week that he would be, quote unquote, breaking his brains out all week. Jameis Winston for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 199 with your triple relics. For the Jets, it is Devin Smith. And Devin, of course, nice signature and a relic there, numbered to 199, signature at the bottom in the gold, of course. And on the other side, for the Redskins, are we about to see a Joe Theismann autograph? Maybe. Once again, guys, chipping and things, edges and corners. Yeah, we are. How about Joe Theismann to 49 for the Redskins? Yeah, I will take that with a relic and a nice signature there. This is what I was telling you. You get rookies, you get veterans, you get the best of both, and black gold is a nice product. So there's box number 1 out of the way. You noticed, I'm sure, all the cards in here are numbered. It's always the case with black gold. Every card always is numbered, base and otherwise. So that's kind of a standard of black gold as a product. I wish they still made it, but I do also wish that they, had a little easier go of it around the edges and corners, because that's the only thing really that's a knock on any of these cards that have that dark background. When the background's white, you don't notice that stuff too much. Rob Gronkowski, that is numbered to 25 for the Patriots. Landon Collins and the New York Giants, numbered to 199. Sticking with it here, we have Jeremy Maclin and the Kansas City Chiefs. That's to 149 with our team symbols. And then we have Carlos Williams. Guys, again, look at that. I mean, that's pretty, to me, that's fairly obvious up there along that top edge in particular. But it's to 149, seal of approval for the Bills. NFL Shield, of course. Odell Beckham Jr. for the Giants. That is numbered 225. Jalen Strong. Bottom on that one. Bottom edge worse than the top edge, although both with some chipping, of course. That is the Texans. It is to 199. For the Jets, it's Leonard Williams with a nice little triple relic there to 199. Philip Dorsett and the Colts. A little Philip Dorsett relic to 199. And here we come with the money cards. Tyler Lockett and the Seahawks. That is numbered to 49. Little Tyler Lockett rookie card there. Nice relic and gold ink signature. On the opposite side, we have J.J. Nelson for the Arizona Cardinals. And J.J. Nelson is numbered to 149. Yeah, Jay Allen, that Theismann, Joe Theismann was definitely nice for the Redskins. Now, I just cut that. Why did that not, like, what the heck? Maybe I need to change out my blade again. So, of course, every year of Black Gold, it seems like they had a slightly different configuration as to number of cards in the box and what the hit configurations were and everything else. But this year, you know, it's 10, I think, what do we have? 10 cards per box, I think. And 4 hits works out to be. And this is Jim Kelly for the Buffalo Bills. That is numbered to 99. Julio Jones and the Falcons next out. Julio is to 199. Nelson Aguilar. Again, you know, particularly corners on that. Very noticeable to me anyway. Numbered to 149. That's our NFL Shield coming out for the Eagles. On the opposite side, ooh, we got a 2-team deal going on here. Kirk Cousins and Tony Romo to 149. So we'll have to use random.org on that one, unless the same person owns both teams, which is possible. And by the way, for those of you who might not know, some of those cards with like team symbols and shields in them and things, depending on the player, some of those actually, you know, worth 10, 15 bucks. So just as an FYI. Adrian Peterson to 199 for the Vikings. Drew Brees and the Saints. Drew Brees is numbered to 99. For the Vikings, Stephon Diggs. That's going to be relics. Oh, and nice relics. Numbered to 49. Really nice relics for Stephon Diggs, as a matter of fact. Rookie year, of course. The Saints, we have Brandon Cooks. And Brandon is numbered to 99 with that big relic. Nelson Aguilar is coming out for the Eagles. And this is a nice hit because that is, yeah, you got it, an immaculate card that was that it was a possibility to pull in Black Gold in 2015, and we got ourselves one. That's a little Nelson Aguilar Rookie Ink Immaculate Collection to 49, hard signed. Nice hit if you've got the Eagles. Tennessee Titans have David Cobb. And Mr. David Cobb is numbered to 99. That's a good looking card too. It's kind of hard to get these where the glare doesn't overwhelm it, but those metallic marks is that card set. It's always nice looking. All right, it is last box mojo time on this half case of 2015 Black Gold. Once again, the back half of this will be opening up in a couple of days. So we'll see what magic awaits us in the second half. Of course, we got to see what's in this box first, but as a whole, it's hard to go wrong with Black Gold. Marshawn Lynch comes out for the Seahawks. That's numbered to 99. We have Brandon Marshall and the Jets. Brandon Marshall is to 199. Melvin Gordon for the Chargers. NFL Shield numbered to 149. Jalen Strong comes out with the Shield, or actually the draft symbol for Jalen Strong and the Texans, numbered to 149. For the Lions, Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, and Matt Stafford. That's cool. Numbered to 49, franchise gold. And again, some of these franchise gold cards, you know, some of those, even though they're base, but they're not. I guess they're inserts, sort of. At any rate, some of those bring a little money too. Numbered to 199, Troy Aikman and the Dallas Cowboys. Stephon Diggs is here again for the Vikings with a relic to 199. Of course, it's not going to top our relic that we saw earlier. That was pretty awesome for him. We have not broken Absolute yet. It is up next, Jason Eyes. This is Blake Bortles and the Jags, numbered to 49. Nice patch, but your QB there just got benched last week, so yikes. Kenny Bell, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Kenny is numbered to 149. And last out for the Redskins is Jamison Crowder. And Jamison's pen must have been about out of ink. That's numbered to 99. You can barely see it. I mean, it's very faint on there, but it is on there. But his little gold paint pen certainly was, I think, running a little dry on ink by the time he signed that. Okay, so let's recap our black gold. Now, obviously, guys, we don't recap, you know, the base, but we'll recap the rest of it. We do have one random to deal with here as well before we get too far down the road. And that's going to be this NFL Shield, and it has two different teams on it. Whoops, I shot out an extra little bag there, didn't I? And our two teams that are represented are the Redskins and the Cowboys. So if this goes to random, we'll go here in a minute and find out if we've got the same or different team owners. If it is different team owners, the Redskins would be typed in first because they're on the left. And then the Cowboys would be typed in second. I'll hit random 3 different times. The first 2 would not count. It would be only the third and final random that would make that determination. But first, let's go see if we got same or different owners. So Bama 24 has the Redskins. Our Dallas Cowboys, that's Olivia up there. So we do, in fact, have 2 different folks involved in this one. So let's roll over here and run through the scenario I outlined just a second ago. So good luck to the Redskins and the Cowboys. Whoops. Okay, so you ignore the first one, please. You can ignore the second one. And here's our third and final. And there you'll see 3 times our date and time stamp. It comes up for the Cowboys. So I'm just going to circle this on the back of this bag here so that I know what's what. And I'll find a different way to ship this to you, of course. This is just for right now. So this one went to the Cowboys, the Tony Romo position, of course, using random.org. Then we have Jamison Crowder that came out for the Redskins. We had this nice little hit here for the Buccaneers with Kenny Bell, Blake Bortles, and the Jags. A Stephon Diggs for the Vikings. A draft symbol, Jalen Strong and the Texans. A Melvin Gordon, seal of approval, NFL Shield. For the Titans, it was David Cobb. And there's your awesome little patch for Stephon Diggs to 49. That's a nice group of relics right there for his rookie year. This is to 149, Nelson Aguilar. And the Eagles, you have a Tyler Lockett to 49 for the Seahawks. To 199, that's Philip Dorsett and the Colts. The Jets to 199 with Leonard Williams. The NFL Shield for Carlos Williams to 149, and that is for the Buffalo Bills. The Kansas City Chiefs to 149, that's Jeremy Maclin. One more little stack here to look at, and then we'll be rolling into Absolute Basketball here shortly. Nelson Aguilar and the Eagles, you got the nice Immaculate Collection card inserted into the case, which is pretty cool. That is for the Saints with Brandon Cooks. The Arizona Cardinals hit with J.J. Nelson. Here's the really nice Joe Theismann to 49 for the Redskins. That's a real nice hit. If you have got Washington, and that's game-worn material too, by the way. Devin Smith for the Jets. Jameis Winston for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. David Cobb for the Titans. We have a team symbol, Lawrence Taylor and the Giants. That one's to 49. And then a Cam Newton for the Panthers to 149 with the NFL shield. So that is 2015 black gold. And of course, I think probably everybody heard me say it earlier, but just keep in mind, please, all of your edges and corners in black gold are most likely going to have some wear, especially on the back. Just part of the process of getting those cards made, apparently. So, where does that leave us? Absolute basketball. That's what we're headed into. Anybody who did not see this earlier, here you go. This is what you need to know. Anticipating this will be out the door no later than Saturday. Probably sooner. Almost certainly sooner. Definitely no later than Saturday. And of course, no mail tomorrow. The presidential mourning day. All federal offices closed, apparently. Consolation cards. If your team is not pulled, your consolation cards will be shipped with the rest of the breaks, since these are paid shipping breaks. It is a 10-box case of 2018-19 Absolute Basketball. Full case break, break number 3. Like our product that we just opened, this ended tonight on eBay Tuesday night, the 4th of December. And of course, same format. Team names are on the left. Your name is up in lights, or rather your eBay username is up in lights on the right-hand side across from each team. So that's the news to use. Now, we got to find out what we can get in here. So, of course, I think the majority of you have probably broken Absolute by now, by this point in time, because it came out, I don't know, a week or so ago. Maybe not quite a week ago, but anyway, several days ago. And, of course, this is still the reformulated, if you will, product like we had last year. So there are base cards in it, but the only base cards in it are uncirculated. And each one of our master boxes has 2 mini boxes in it. And then each one of our mini boxes will have an uncirculated card in it. One will be a rookie and one will be a veteran. Then all the rest of the cards in each of our mini boxes will have hits. You know, they'll be hits, they'll be relics, or they'll be autographs. So that's kind of how Absolute rolls these days. Somewhere along the way, we'll have ourselves a case hit. And the case hit remains the same as it's been for many years with Absolute, in that it will be a glass card. So they're always redemptions, because they're not going to put those glass cards live in the product. And they're very nice. They're like a really heavy kind of etched, I always want to say crystal, but they call them glass, so I guess it is glass, but it would remind me of like an etched crystal kind of thing. And they're really nice. They're heavy. They're very cool. They took them out of Absolute Football this year, which I thought was kind of a drag, because that's one of the things I always look forward to. That's the case hit of the, well, made a mess of that one, of the glass card. Jay Allen, you are looking for the Hornets, the Heat, and the Pacers, huh? All right, well, let's see what we can do with your Hornets and Heat and Pacers. Of course, as you guys can tell, my plan is to get all these mini boxes out of here first. And once we get them all nice out and stacked up, then we'll bust into them and find what we can find and go down the merry road of opening them up. Do we have any new basketball next week? I don't guess we do. I don't think we do. Not that I can remember. So many dates on so much stuff has moved. I am just confused as to what's coming out at this point. I think next week we have, I think we've got some of the new Leaf draft. I don't know if it's Valiant draft or Metal draft or Ultimate draft, but one of the Leaf baseball draft products, I think, is going to come out on the 12th, which will be Wednesday. And we definitely have something else that comes out on the 12th, which I can't think what it is at the moment, but Elite Extra Edition, it got moved. I think it might be next Friday. That, of course, is baseball, and that's kind of Panini's answer to Bowman Chrome, if you will. It's mostly prospecting when we open Elite Extra Edition. And then, of course, we should eventually get Bowman Draft, which was should have been this week and got moved, I think, to the 14th, if I'm not too far off the mark there. I don't know. They move them around so much, it's hard to tell. Jay Allen, you saw a case earlier that had 6 or 7 Pacers uncirculated out of one case. Wow. Yeah, that is a lot. Of course, you know, we've seen it before out of maybe not necessarily this, but out of other products. For instance, Flawless Collegiate last night. Yeah, very heavily weighted towards a couple of products. Dennis Smith Jr. got his tooth knocked out on the court the other night as a Dallas Mavericks uncirculated veteran. Our uncirculated rookie is Kevin Huerter, and that is, of course, for the Hawks. Then every other card that we have to look at here is going to be a hit in one way or another. So it'll be a relic or an autograph or a combination thereof. So first out we have Chandler Hutchison for the Bulls. That's numbered to 75. You've got a little relic down there in the corner. Then the Hawks are going to come right back at us here. This is John Collins, and John is numbered to 75. The 76ers to 199. You've got Zaire Smith, your rookie. And Milwaukee Bucks hit with their rookie, Dante DiVincenzo to 149. You've got triple relics and, of course, the autograph there. This is another one where you're not going to have absolutely 100% perfect corners and edges, but they're not going to be horrible. But for the most part, they're not perfect on the thicker cards in here. And Absolute's another one that's kind of always been like that on the thicker cards. Thin ones are usually fine, but the thicker ones can cause us a little problem every once in a while. And of course our uncirculated cards, well, we don't have to worry about them because they're encased. I like that plan. San Antonio Spurs, you have DeMar DeRozan in his new uni for the veteran. Wendell Carter Jr., Chicago Bulls, is the rookie uncirculated. It's kind of weird how they put them in the clear packs, though. Am I right? And that's always kind of bugged me about Absolute. I don't know why, but for some reason that just bothers me, and I wish they wouldn't do it like that. Doesn't hurt anything, but it's just, I don't know. It's unusual. And it somehow bugs me that we can see it before we open it. To 149, that is the Golden State Warriors with a relic. Numbered to 99, the Trailblazers and Anthony Simons. We generally see him come out fairly regularly in this product. The Knicks with Enes Kanter to 75. Jay Allen, you said you've been doing a little research on Obsidian. Yeah, man, it looks great, doesn't it? I mean, all of the information that they have provided us and all the pictures they've given us about that product looks fantastic. And, well, frankly, it should, you know. It's like $1,700 case of cards or thereabouts. And so, yeah, it should look pretty awesome. And I think it does. So we'll get it in our hands, our hot little hands tomorrow, and see where we end up. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to 125 for the Clippers. Did you notice, Jay Allen, how many different die cuts they have in it? It's an insane amount of possible die cuts, which, of course, you know, I'm kind of a fan of the die cuts anyway. But just in general, it looks like it's going to be really well done. High quality, which it should be. Again, at that kind of case price, we should be finding very high quality. But it definitely looks the part, and I'm kind of anxious to get into it tomorrow night. Zaire Smith and the Philadelphia 76ers. That is our rookie uncirculated. Our veteran uncirculated is Karl Anthony Towns, the big cat, for the T-Wolves. Nikki, you need some Raptors, huh? You need a little love for Toronto. Okay. Let's see what we can come up with there for your Raptors. See if we can't get you in business along with Jay Allen's Hornets and Heat and Pacers that he's looking for. There's Musa for the Nets, numbered to 149. And then we have Sabonis. That is numbered to 125 for the Blazers. Trailblazers have a couple of hits in here already. For the Washington Wizards to 199, that is Troy Brown Jr. I like this hit. It's Michael Porter Jr. for the Nuggets to 125. Of course, he didn't play much college, was very heralded as a recruit, came in promptly. He kind of was a little banged up before he got to college. I think he played, like a couple minutes of one game and then got banged up again and was out for the season. I want to say he made a brief appearance in the postseason, if I remember correctly, but we didn't get much of a look at him at the college level. So I think he's still healing up. I think they did some more work on him after college and before this season. So who knows if we'll get the same guy or not. They don't always come back the same. But if we do, Michael Porter Jr. could be interesting. There is Troy Brown Jr. for the Wizards, rookie uncirculated. Our veteran uncirculated, that is Vucevic, and it is for the Magic. And it is also numbered to 7. It is number 1 of 7. So these don't come out numbered very often. So kind of nice to get the low number parallel on your uncirculated card there for the Magic. Couple more hits in here. If I can get them out of our clear wrapper, that is. This is Grayson Allen coming out for the Jazz. Grayson is numbered to 199 with that relic. Draft Day Inc. I always like these. This is the Grizzlies. It's Javon Carter, numbered to 125. Of course, if you've got the Grizzlies, you were probably hoping that was Jaren Jackson, but we're not done yet. We got a ways to go. We may still get you where you need to be. Michael Porter Jr. again for the Nuggets to 149. Definitely some chipping you can see all along both bottom and top edges there. That again, all those little areas of white. That's what that is on that card. Another Draft Day ink. This makes Sacramento pretty happy because not only is it Marvin Bagley. You see that little number up there? Yeah, that says to 5. That is Draft Day Inc. numbered to 5 for the Sacramento Kings with Marvin Bagley in the hard-signed autograph. So Kings, you picked them up for a reasonable price tonight, if I recall correctly, and you have been handsomely rewarded for your investment in the Kings here in Absolute tonight. I will say this, we have had pretty consistently, our cases of Absolute have had some low-numbered stuff in it for the rookies. We are traditionally finding, I would say, at least 1 to 5, at least one card numbered to 5. I think we have found a rookie in every case, and then sometimes we're finding some numbered to 10 or 15 as well. DeAndre Ayton is our rookie uncirculated for the Suns. Our veteran uncirculated is also for the Suns. How about that? It's TJ Warren and a Suns kind of thing happening there. Jason Eyes, that's your Marvin Bagley, huh? All right, well, you did quite well with that, man. That's a nice hit. Numbered to 199, there's my Rookie of the Year pick, and that is Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Wendell Carter Jr. and the Bulls, numbered to 49. You've got 6 relics and the autograph there. Wendell is another one, of course, former Duke player. I think he's good. I think he'll get better as he goes along. So Wendell's a nice hit also. For the Mavericks, this is Dwight Powell, and that is numbered to 75. And that has to be when he was a member of another team, right? Wouldn't you, or why would his relic be green otherwise? I don't know. I think it's got to be from worn with another team. And there's Mikal Bridges to 149 for the Suns. So Suns, I have an idea that you are hunting for somebody different. You might be looking for little Ayton autograph, but we're not sending you home empty-handed. Here's our case hit. Yeah, it's a redemption. You know what that means. I'm leaving it face down. We're not going to flip it over till the end of the break. I know. How mean. How mean am I? So mean. Cruel and unusual punishment. I know. So I don't know if Scott is still here or not, but Scott, if you are still watching, did you notice that I put up the NFL or the NBA rather mixer? So you do have some things that you were talking about the other night. You wanted to break some older stuff, so it's a mix of all kinds of older stuff all the way back to 2012 up through 2017-18. So CJ McCollum and the Blazers, that is our veteran uncirculated. Rookie uncirculated is Mo Wagner and the Lakers. And by the way, guys, just as an aside, when we finish the break, I take those and put them in like little team bags that are made for that size thing. And I have noticed the last couple of cases as I do that, some of those have scratches on the one-touch case that are already there. So be aware. Some people would never notice and they would not care. There are other people that will say, oh my gosh, that's all scratched up. Well, it comes out that way. Like it sits right there. We recap it. And then after I cut the feed, the next thing I do is put it in one-touch bag. So they're coming out that way, some of them, for those of you who that sort of thing bothers. That is numbered to 75 for the Clippers, and it is Gallinari. For the Jazz, numbered to 75, a little Karl Malone flashback relic there. How about your Karl Malone? Ezekiel, you're happy so far with the Suns? All right, well, good. Let's make you a little happier. Here's another hit for you. It is numbered to 99 with your little Okubo rookie. I see Lonnie Walker Jr. in our future, numbered to 99 for the Spurs. I think he's injured, isn't he? Isn't Lonnie Walker battling an injury? Or did I just dream that? I don't know. We've had several rookies that have battled various little injuries and things kind of throughout the early part of the season. So it's possible that I have him mixed up with somebody else. I don't know. Oh, there's your empty thing. The Greek Freak comes out. Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Milwaukee Bucks, our uncirculated veteran. Our uncirculated rookie. Oh, look. It's Greek Freak's baby brother, Kostas Antetokounmpo for the Mavericks. Now, what are the odds that that would happen? That we would get both the Greek Freak and his baby brother in the same box. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, actually, I think. The veteran and the rookie Antetokounmpo brothers. Jay Allen, did you say you like the Karl Malone? Yes? Or no? I can't tell. It says good. You said goodness, so like goodness as in like Karl Malone, like goodness, like why is Karl Malone in there? Or Karl Malone goodness, like yeah, that's good. I'm not sure which thing you're saying to me there, Jay Allen. There's a Mikalik for the Lakers. Nice little rookie patch to 149. The Golden State Warriors to 199 with Jacob Evans III. Then we have Stoudemire for the Blazers. Man, Blazers are cleaning up. That is numbered to 99. You like Karl Malone, so you were saying good. Okay, all right, good. I like Karl Malone too. Grayson Allen and the Jazz. That draft day ink is numbered to 25. So the Jazz had the Karl Malone a moment ago. Now you've got a hard-signed Grayson Allen rookie signature to 25 to go along with. Jesse, you said, I'm assuming that you were talking about the Grayson Allen. You said that's nice, and I'm guessing, is that who we mean? We're talking Grayson Allen there that you like. Is that your team, Jesse, tonight? You guys know I don't ever remember who has what team, especially because it varies. Your YouTube name is not always the same as your eBay name, and sometimes it's hard for me to keep track of who has what, even when my poor little brain can remember it. There is a Marvin Bagley uncirculated rookie card. Kevin Love and the Cavs, our uncirculated veteran. For the Clippers, it is Gortat, numbered to 99. And yes, guys, I know he's in a Wizards uniform, but Clippers correctly noted on the card. And then it says up here in little bitty letters that he was traded to the Clippers, and I think it gives you the date. And of course, correctly noted Clippers on the back as well. And we do find that in basketball with all the trades that sometimes we see them in the old uniform, but it's always going to go to the team that's noted on the card. How about a LeBron James relic? Yeah, that's pretty cool for the Lakers. You don't pull those super often. And that is numbered to 75. For LeBron. Then we have Musa to 25. Nice relic there at the bottom. In particular, that is, of course, for the Nets. Trio of relics and your autograph there for Musa and the Nets. Devontae Graham, numbered to 25 for the Hornets. Another nice low number coming out. Okay, we have got 2 boxes left. It's 4 mini boxes, but of course those 4 mini boxes representing our 2 master boxes. So we are closing in on it. And I do believe that I just saw a reward point flash by, and in which case that's going to mean one of our hits got replaced by a rewards point. And it usually means we have a big signature. And of course, it's probably the Marvin Bagley that they're counting as our big signature in here, because that was an awfully nice one and very low numbered. Kevin Durant, Warriors. That is our veteran uncirculated. Our rookie uncirculated is for the Pacers. It's Alize Johnson. So the points card, guys, we will use random.org to give that out at the end of the break. And it's in this pack that's in my hand. I'm virtually certain that's what I saw flash by. And there's the corner of it. So, yeah, that is what we're going to have in a moment. Michael Porter Jr. and the Nuggets to 75. Mickey says he just wants 1 Raptor. Why can't we get 1 Raptor? Uh-oh, I see something. Now I know for sure why we have rewards points. And it wasn't just Marvin Bagley, by the way. This is numbered to 199. You do have some various chipping and things, corners and edges for Carmelo Anthony and the Rockets. Here it is. Oh, yeah, Mavericks. There's your big man, Luka, to 125. So how about that? Nice hard-signed autograph for the Mavericks with Luka. We already hit the Bagley to 5. It's been a good case. There's the 150 rewards points card. Not surprised to find it, considering we just pulled Luka and Marvin. Mickey, we're going to try to conjure you up a Raptor here in this last box. This is last box mojo time. And of course, just to refresh everyone's memories, if you do not pull something in this break, you are still going to get a package. And it will, of course, have your consolation card or cards in it. So it will give you another shot, you know, maybe having a little luck on it if you don't get pulled tonight. So the Spurs, LaMarcus Aldridge is our uncirculated veteran. Our rookie, Marvin Bagley, for the Kings, who've kind of gone about having a pretty nice break for themselves so far. And the Mavericks are out again. This is to 199. It's Wesley Matthews. And coming out of our next pack, I believe that is a Timberwolf that I see here on the top. If I can extract it. And it is Karl Anthony Towns with a relic to 199. We have for the Hornets, that is numbered to 10. So really a lot of nice low-numbered cards tonight. Devontae Graham and the Hornets. Which I believe, Jay Allen, don't you have the Hornets in here? I think you do. You've been doing quite well with your Hornets tonight. And Devontae. Last but not least, we have another Draft Day ink. This one is to 125. It is Chandler Hutchison and the Bulls. But we do have one more thing to look at, and that's our case hit, which is sitting right up here. We're going to flip that over in a second. We also have the 150 rewards points card that we will be giving out, and all of these hits that we'll recap shortly because the whole product is hit. So we'll kind of do a quick blow through all of it again in a moment. So our case hit for the glass insert is Steph Curry. Very nice. So Golden State Warriors picking up the Steph Curry glass hit. We will verify it at the website because, you know, that's kind of what I always do, even though we know where that's going. These are an open edition, okay, so they're not ever numbered, but we'll still go verify that. Then we'll give away our 250 rewards points, and then we will recap. So I'm going to take you over here first, and then I'm going to follow along behind you and get us to the right spot here. Get this all sorted out for our insert. I mean, we all know Steph Curry's a Warrior, but you also know I do this every time. When the manufacturer checklist is available, we always go to it. We just do. So there is Steph Curry right there, card number 12, correctly stated, or as expected, it is the Golden State Warriors. So we're going to fly back over here for a minute, back over here to our checklist, or rather our spreadsheet. And I'm doing that simply because I need to copy all of these team names, and then we're going to drop them over here in random.org, except I forgot to bring you with me, didn't I? So let's do that again. You can watch me. I mean, it's already kind of done, but we'll just put it on the clipboard again because I messed up and forgot to bring you. Forgot to bring you along for the trip. Now we're going back over here to random. Let me make sure I brought you again. I did. Okay, good. Then we will simply paste everything in here. All 30 teams. And because I okay, so here's the way I do this for anybody who might not have done a break with me before. If you have fewer than 10 items in a list, I will use random 3 times. When we have 10 or more items in a list, I just do it 1 time. So I'm scrolling through here. You can see all 30 of our teams were copied and pasted in there correctly. And I'm going to hit randomize 1 time. The team that comes out in the number 1 position after we randomize is going to get that 150 points card. So good luck, everybody. And here we go. It comes up to the Portland Trail Blazers. So the Blazers, who already kind of were having a pretty good break, also netted themselves 150 rewards points. So the Blazers rocked right on through tonight, didn't they? Okay, let's recap. 150 points awarded to the Blazers using random.org. The nice glass insert case hit here, Steph Curry and the Warriors. Those really are pretty cool. If you guys have never gotten one, you're going to love it if you get it. I personally really enjoy those. I think they're a lot of fun. We're going to take a quick look through our uncirculated veteran cards right now. We did find one that was numbered, which is nice. It's numbered to 7. We'll be coming up on it here shortly. There it is. It is Vucevic for the Magic and numbered to 7. And of course, obviously, the only way you're going to get base cards out of Absolute is just like this, uncirculated. So sometimes depending on the player and when it's numbered like that, you can make a little money even on the base cards. Our uncirculated rookies, we've got a Marvin Bagley and the Kings, Elise Johnson and the Pacers, another Marvin Bagley for the Kings. There's Baby Costas Antetokounmpo for the Mavericks, Mo Wagner and the Lakers. The Suns hit with DeAndre Ayton, Troy Brown Jr. for the Wizards, Zaire Smith for the Sixers, Wendell Carter Jr. for the Bulls, and then Kevin Huerter for the Atlanta Hawks. And those are our rookie uncirculated. Now everything else is through here. This one, of course, numbered to 10 for the Hornets with Devontae Graham. Another nice low number to 25 for the Nets with Musa. We've got a relic for the Clippers. That is quite nice. Grayson Allen is numbered to 25 for the Jazz. So always good to find hard-signed autographs of basketball, low numbered on top of it. Numbered to 99, that's Stoudemire and the Blazers. Numbered to 99 is Lonnie Walker and the Spurs. More threads for the Clippers. Mikal Bridges to 149 for the Phoenix Suns. Some threads to 75 for Dwight Powell and the Mavericks. There's Wendell Carter Jr. to 49 for the Bulls. And there's Luka. Threads to 199, Mavericks. This guy, that's quite a handsome hit. That is Marvin Bagley and the Kings. That is numbered to 5. And he's starting to see a little more playing time. He's kind of round into form. He's another one I expect to get better as the season goes on. To 149, Michael Porter Jr. in the Nuggets. Here's some more draft day ink for the Grizzlies to 125 with Javon Carter. We have some rookie threads for the Jazz, the Michael Porter Jr. to 125 for the Nuggets, and some threads for the Wizards. Then we have numbered to 125 Sabonis for the Trailblazers. This is numbered to 125 Chandler Hutchison draft day ink for the Bulls. The Timberwolves with Karl Anthony Towns threads. The Mavericks to 199 with Wesley Matthews. Here's your nice Luka Doncic to 125. Hard signed autograph for the Mavericks. The Rockets with some Melo threads. Carmelo Anthony. I know he's in a Thunder uniform, but again, Rockets team noted on the card. To 75, Michael Porter Jr. There's Devontae Graham to 25 for the Hornets. To 75, Lakers and LeBron James threads. To 199, a relic for the Warriors. A relic for the Lakers with your rookie. To 149. Okubo with the Suns to 99. There's the nice Karl Malone for the Jazz. That is numbered to 75, and it is game worn for that nice Karl Malone. For the Nets, it is Musa to 149. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to 125. Made sure the Clippers didn't go home empty-handed. The Knicks to 75. Enes Kanter relic. Anthony Simons and the Blazers to 99. The Warriors to 149 with Klay Thompson relic. The Bucks hit with Dante DiVincenzo to 149. 76ers with a relic for Zaire Smith. John Collins comes out for the Hawks. That is numbered 275. And then the Bulls to Chandler Hutchison to 75. Got us started tonight. So that is our recap. That is our break for tonight. I will put spreadsheet information up one more time for anybody who wants to take a look at shipping info and or you want to see what's breaking in the days ahead. You know what? Stay tuned because I'm going to put it up here for you one more time. And if I can get myself to the right page, that is, I'll get you there along behind me here momentarily. So once again, tomorrow night, Obsidian Football, a new release, pretty pricey. I mean, it's right right in the ballpark of what we pay for Immaculate football as far as the case price. And, you know, it's pretty healthy price on it. So I expect that our hits are going to be good. It looks like a nice high-end sort of product, and hopefully it will be when we get it in our hands. We'll break a full case of that tomorrow night, along with a 6-box break of Topps Inception Baseball and a 6-box break of Bowman Chrome HTA, the last I have of both of those, Bowman Chrome and Inception. No more of either one of those that I know of, unless I find it somewhere. Hopefully I have found most of the loose stuff by now. Prism Basketball on Thursday night. We'll open a 12-box case, the hobby version. That's the last full case I have of hobby. And I've got some loose boxes here and there. Don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but that's the last of the hobby. We'll start breaking some Prism retail probably sometime next week. On Friday night, Dynasty Baseball comes out. We will open a full case of that along with another case of Obsidian Football. On Saturday, it will be a full case of Leaf Autograph full-size football helmets. We'll do the rest of the 2015 Black Gold that we started tonight. We'll finish it on Saturday night. And we will do a half case of Flawless Collegiate Basketball on Saturday night as well. That also the back half of a case. On Sunday, we're going to do a Top Strata Football Mixer. That's going to be Strata from 2012, 2013, 2014, and 2015. So lots of good rookie potential action in there. Some of those boxes guarantee rookie hits. Some of them can be rookie or veteran. I think I typed most of that stuff in there somewhere. We will also do on Sunday an 8-box mixer for NBA stuff, and it will be boxes from 12-13, 14-15, 15-16, 16-17, and 17-18. Once again, if you refer to the description for those mixers, it'll give you a lot more information about specifically what is being opened in each of those. And then, of course, shipping for what we opened tonight, guys. I've got it projected be no later than Saturday. In all likelihood, it's going to get out the door to you much faster than that. Please remember, no mail service tomorrow, Wednesday being a holiday, or not a holiday, but a day of mourning for the passing of President Bush. All federal offices closed. As I mentioned earlier, we do have a possibility of getting some stuff out the door. My carrier, who I love, who's so awesome, says that they are going to do some limited package delivery tomorrow. So he's going to try to come by here tomorrow and do a pickup from me, even though technically the post office is more or less, you know, officially closed. You can't go into the counter or anything like that. So if he holds and that happens, then we'll get some stuff out the door tomorrow anyway, even despite the post office being closed. So that would be actually kind of cool. And of course, consolation cards, Black Gold, Absolute, both. If you got skunked in either break and you didn't pull any card at all, you are still going to get a consolation card, or cards will be sent to you, and they will ship out with the rest of the break. So keep an eye out for that. Sometimes people have good luck with the consolation, and sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But you know, it's always worth keeping an eye out anyway. And I guess that has got me covered for tonight. So once again, thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate you being part of the break this evening. We will be back at it tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll see you then, or if not then, sometime soon. And Jay Allen and Latchman, good night to you guys too. You typed in good night to me. I'm saying good night back to you. All right, guys, that's it for me. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.